somewhat warmer weather today, which made it kind of nice to go outside and work some in the yard because earlier this week it was so cold.
Yeah, exactly, and better do it now before we hit this weekend.
Yeah, I'm afraid what the yard's going to look like a week from now. But today it looked okay as I did some work pruning trees. Have a look. In the yard this week, I'm going to do some pruning of my fruit trees. This is the time of year to knock this out before the growing season really kicks off. Let me preface this by saying I'm against a couple forces of nature, you can say. Number one, my fruit trees have a lot of shade. That's not good. Number two, I'm near some woods, so the squirrels come along and pretty much eat every fruit that is produced from the pear, nectarine, or peach trees. This pear tree, for example, can produce 100 pears, and guess what? Squirrels will come along and eat those pears before they are ripe. But hey, I do it for fun, so let's take advantage of this nice day and do some pruning. I'm going to target some of these branches that are kind of intertwined among other branches and some branches like this that are growing towards the center of the tree. I want to create room on the inside so the trees can spread out. Let's go. All right, first up, I'm going for this branch right here. It's growing towards the middle of the tree, so get in there and give it a snip. Done. Couple notes as I do this: good sharp cutting tool is important, and then I like to cut so the exposed cut is facing down if I can and not up to collect water. Here's an example of a branch growing upward into the tree and not away, so let me cut this one away. There we go, got the fruit trees trimmed up, ready for the growing season. Some of the little buds starting to poke out. Won't be long before these are bursting out with flowers and leaves, a sure sign of spring. I'll tell you what, after this cold air, I can't wait. I'll see you next time in the yard. I have two big pear trees. Last year, I bet I had probably 300 pears between those two trees. I got one, and it wasn't ripe because I let it go until it's ripe, and the squirrels get it. So isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. Wow. Yeah, so I see that you have an enemy just right in your backyard.
Multiple. They eat well, for sure. It gets bad when they start stealing my tomatoes.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have the pears, leave my tomatoes alone.
So really, anytime you watch Caddyshack, you really relate with the character in there.
I could do a whole other episode on the ground mole issue.
That too.
Yeah. You need
That'd
to
be
do
a good idea, right?
Yeah, a bit on that.